Alright, welcome to episode 31, the beginning of episode 31 of Labyrinth of Touhou. We are going to start off with some exploration today, because I like to do exploration. That's kind of the part of this game that I find the most entertaining. Maybe some puzzles. But in any case, here we are. We use the center teleport for the relay point for floor B2F. And we're about ready to head down to the third floor basement. What do we got? The Obsidian Passage, stared at by eyes of disappointment. Whew! Those long titles, right? So, we start out with a nice relay point to get us down here in a hurry. What do we got going on in this area? Looks like a fairly small area with only one way out. Well, all we can do is start exploring, so I guess I'm going to do that, and we'll see what happens next. Also, we'll probably be seeing some new, more difficult enemies, but who knows? Anyway. Okay, a good start. Before we even get enough time to fight one fight, then we got a treasure chest here. Bam. An infinity gem. It's odd, because we have, what, like 6 of them now? Yeah, 6 infinity gems. And, I mean, I'm very hesitant to use anything that we don't have a good way to replenish our stocks of, unless it's super necessary. So, we're going to hold on to those, even though we could buy some things with them if we wanted to. And I'm just going to keep looking around. So one new enemy there, I think, that Grim Reaper type thing. But it looks like the regular enemies that we've been seeing elsewhere, like that Pandemonium mouth thing, have gotten a little bit of a level upping too. Either that or I just got lucky by taking out Yugi first. Whew. Well, this is gonna be some fun to explore, I guess, because we're gonna have to be fighting these things as much as possible. But let's see how it goes. There's got to be more fun stuff to find in the level, so let's get going. So, right here, we've got our first tunnel. Where does it take us? Right here. Oh, it's a one-way, and it just takes us 2 blocks. That is interesting and a little bit worrisome. It means we're going to need to find a network of tunnels to bring us, like, back when we need to go back. And, of course, they're not making it easy for us to find any of those treasure chests, so we'll just keep looking around. Well, they were kind enough to throw a locked treasure chest at us early on, but we're not going to open it yet. We'll have to do the usual save scum thing. I'll clip it in right after this, but as you can see, we're pretty close to the stairs, but this is a very curly level, I guess you could say. It's got a lot of curls and like little curly cues that can just end. Anyway. Alright, let's take care of these locked chests. We'll check these out one at a time. Here's the one kind of in the south center of basement 3F. And yes, I want to grab it. Yikes. 4 nanas, 3 white soul music sheets, 2 rose rhapsodies, and 1 ether doubler. So I'm pretty sure those are all stuff that increases your magic ability, and they're pretty good. I'm not going to complain. Yeah, all the way up to 400. It's a doubler, therefore it increases it by 400%. What? Okay, we found a red exclamation point. My guess is that it's a tunnel. Yeah. So we created a 2-way tunnel here. It gets us back to the stairs if we need to go to the stairs. But realistically, we don't need to go to the stairs. We have a level 434 boss here. That looks fun. 48 pieces of darkness, which means effectively that we're going to need to take out every single one of our regular disc characters, which I find fun. 48 pieces of darkness. Yikes. So that item might be new? A Vitality Seed? Sounds new. Let's take a look at our inventory real quick. Sounds like a material. Oh, if it's... I mean, if... It doesn't seem like it's in there. Let's check our sub-equipment. Vitality Seed we're going to look for. There it is. 240% HP. Okay, it's a new item, a new equipment item. And very good. Use it when vitality is at 255 to make buffer overflow to 0, causing HP to rise like crazy. Otherwise, it's just a trap that lowers your HP growth. Is that true of Dragon Quest? That seems bizarre. Especially since Dragon Quest has been around so long, they would have fixed that bug, but maybe it's just like one of the early ones, like the second one or the third one? Who knows? It sounds like a Dragon Quest reference. Okay, we have another tunnel. And it's another one-way two-step. Which is familiar, but not comforting. Anyway, we'll have to keep looking around. And get into more fights, too. Anyway. Okay, we've got 2 more tunnels. One here and one here. We'll just go through one. And it does take us to one place, and we can't just, like, switch from one to the other. So, here comes the fun, right? The fun of being lost in one-way land. Okay, this is nice. A treasure chest over here. I don't know what the extent of this level is, but we may be over on the east side, maybe? Blue Dragon Walk, we've seen those before, so they're not anything new. And a tunnel. Tunnel gets us here. Tunnel takes us to another tunnel, which leads to another tunnel, which leads to another tunnel. No, this one leads us back to the first part of the level that we've been at before. But still gotta look around. There's still some treasure and stuff we gotta find. Okay, this is worth noting. There's another tunnel here that we haven't gone through, but it looks like it might just lead, like, across the street? Or maybe somewhere else entirely. No, it just goes across the street. Not so interesting. So as you can see, we've kind of checked out this little area that kind of is, like, bordering on the central staircase. So we need to go east and explore more, and hopefully we'll find more places to explore, because this is a little bit ridiculous. Okay, we've got 2 more tunnels to check out. We'll check this one first. Now that one almost certainly just leads across the street to somewhere we've already been, so let's check this whole area out first. In fact, here's the treasure chest. We definitely don't want to miss that. Inside is an Ignigarda sub-equipment. That is new. Ignigarda. There it is. Defense plus 100, fire and cold plus 172. Very cool. Real quick, after getting that treasure chest, we're gonna just make sure this takes us across the street. It does, so we can just hook back up over here and head back down again. We might not even get into a fight, but there's a second tunnel to check. And, well, we'll see what it is. Okay, so we're here on the south side. There was a tunnel that you can see in the map there that almost certainly just goes across the street back to the first part of the level. We're going to explore the rest of this first. We get main equipment, Luck and Pluck. That's new, I'm pretty sure. Main equipment, too. Yeah, Luck and Pluck. Attack base value plus 1. Drop rate plus 20% when the holder defeats an enemy. Sword bequeathed by an ancient honorable hero to his dying moments. Huh. I remember this from some mythology or some story, but I don't remember exactly what it was. Anyway. Check this out. There's another tunnel here that I suspect just takes us back to across the street, so to speak. But this is new. This would take us somewhere else. So let's check it out. Yeah, it's one way, but it's not back where we were a minute ago. It's got access to a treasure chest, which is nice. Inside, 2 Zenithian's wings. I think we have those already. Where we got that? Yeah, Zenithian wings. Speed plus 160. Not bad. So, as you can see, in this little area that we just got to, there are 2 tunnels that lead out. So we're just going to try this one first. They're both one way, or at least it looks like it's both one way. Maybe, I don't know. Up here we got another treasure chest. Tome of Insight Magic. Okay, decent item. It looks like... Oh, look at that! I suspect this is going to dump us back over here. It does. But then that gives us an opportunity to try this one out. Which takes us off in a new direction. Okay, check this out. We've got another treasure chest here. Inside, Swift Rock Hammer, sub-equipment. What is that? There it is, Swift Rock Hammer. Attack plus 256, very good. Defense plus 120, very good. And good defense against shock and death. Hammer forged from meteorite, only hammers and axes should use it over the best wood as primary material. Full freedom in naming weapons is good fun as a kid. Just don't look back on it when you're an adult. Fair enough, I guess. And then the rest we've got over here is just another dead end. So there's one other tunnel. And it takes us here. And we're just going to keep looking around. Or so I said, but there's a treasure chest. Emerald tablet material. We have plenty of that already, so nothing too special there. So we're getting a little lucky here. We got an Ultra Alloy M from that fight. We lost Suika because she ran out of TP, but Ultra Alloy M sounds like a new... yeah. Why is it that we always seem to get the most, like, broken and useless items from other RPGs in this game? Okay, before we head back to town to replenish our selves, here's a red exclamation point. Oh! Well, it's good that we pushed on a little bit, even missing Suika. But yeah, we'll head back. I'm gonna do just a couple more steps of exploring, then we're gonna head back to town. Hey, a plus achievement. We get an energy jewel for it. Let's see what we actually did. Because I feel like we didn't do anything special. Great Thief. 500 treasure chests. Though no one can claim ownership of anything inside this great tree. Fair enough. Man. now that we're on a fresh set of characters, it probably makes sense for us to kind of clear out some of these areas that we've missed before we go deeper into the level. So we'll get this treasure chest here, Vitality Seed, which we, not too ironically, just got one of. We're going to check out, well, we're going to get into some fights, of course, but I'm going to try to fill up the space nearer to the stairs before we start going further away from the stairs. So, there we go. Okay, this little area in the southeast also led to a treasure chest. Inside, a Dragon God Sword sub-equipment. That sounds new. We have so many swords of varying quality. Dragon God Sword. Now, instead of it being a physical attack weapon, it increases magic by 244%, attack and mind slightly, and then does Fire, Cold, Wind, Nature, Mystic Spirit, Dark. Everything except physical, plus 32. Sword of the Power of Gods, enhanced by inserting an orb with infused with the power of dragons. It amplifies the sword's power and enhances the other 6 elements, giving the holder even more abilities. Fun stuff. Let's go try this. I might get into a fight. What if I don't? There we go. So we'll clear this out real quick. Oh wow, this looks rough. Can we win this fight? Maybe. We'll see. It's kind of ridiculous when 27,000 damage is not really relevant. Okay, this gets us to a treasure chest. Mr. Midnight Oil Set, that's a good item. Quite rare. And kind of a long-term helpful thing. This brings us back to the start of the level. So we just gotta keep expanding, I guess. Although, there's that little pink spot right there that I know that it's just a dead end, but I probably should go check it out anyway. But then we're gonna go start heading to the west and start exploring a little bit more of that. So, hold on tight, we'll be right back. See, this is why you go back and check things. I'm not going to go through that tunnel that's directly to my, southeast, because I know that it's just going to lead across to the earlier part of the level. We found a treasure chest here, which is nice. Inside, sub-equipment Sword of Nax, which sounds familiar, but not that familiar. Sword of Nax. There it is. Attack plus 160. It is the first time we've got it, but we've seen it in the things that we can possibly build at Neateries. That's where I remember the name from. We got something new here, a Roton Golem. Have not seen these before, but we'll have to see what if we can beat it. Question mark. Okay, we managed to take it out. I guess it drops a lot of experience points and money. And it'll show up in the bestiary, so I can see if there's anything interesting that it drops. But the Grandmaster Breaker title is something we have a bunch of, but they're still pretty good items. Maybe for like the second string kind of characters. So unfortunately, as you can see here, there was a little pink spot that I hadn't checked out, and it is a dead end. So we're going to head forward, by which I mean westward, because we've still got some places to explore. Check this out. So I finished exploring the south side of the level. There might be more south of here, but I just don't know. But in any case, it took me to a spot that just takes me back to this dead end, which means I wasted my time exploring it. Oh well. Okay, Damascus Steel, I think, is a fairly rare material drop. Yeah, there it is. First one. We've got to head over here now. Am I getting this right? I'm getting this right, right? There to there. And that gets us into a new area, where we will start exploring again. Okay, 2 tunnels. Suspicion is that the one on to the west will just bring us back, and we'll have to make our way back through the couple of tunnels to the dead end back here. So we're gonna try this one first. And in fact, it does what we expected it to do. And just more space to look around. Whew, that was, yeah, we're getting some weird drops from these guys. Some of the stuff is old, right? Like, Pride is a sub-equipment from way back. There it is. And, like, but, like, health tablets is... We saw that in Nidari's shop as something we could possibly produce, or build, right? That's pretty good. Health plus, or HP plus 320% is quite significant. Okay, worth noting, this spot right here where we are at is what extends us out into another part of the level. So this is kind of like a little bottleneck. We've got another red exclamation point, probably a tunnel. Yep. So level is like letting us get progress back and forth again. But it looks like this bottlenecks us to a level 177 boss that prevents us from getting any further north. Which kind of sucks. I was hoping to actually get some good exploring in without having to worry about that, but shoot, you know? What can we do about it? So we got a level 177 boss, which we are not at all at a comparable level for. It's almost certainly another Shadow character or another something like that. So I guess what I'm going to do is I'll head back to town, or maybe not quite head back to town, because there's that one right here, there's the 2 pink spots. I'm going to just double check that real quick before we leave. But I'll head back to town and you know, do a little finagling, and we'll see what this level 177 boss is. It looks like we got a new item called an anima crystal. I don't recognize it. Unless we've had them for a long time and just haven't got one in a long time. But it doesn't sound familiar. Anima crystal. I don't see it. Maybe it's a sub-equipment. There it is. Anima crystal. It's our first one. A rare item that a surprising amount of players miss. Gives large SP defense and bonuses when equipped, making its other use as a consumable full heal unpalatable unless you're near wipe close to the last boss. In this game, it's magic plus 128%, plus defense against cold, nature, and physical. Very cool. That's just a drop. Alright, quick update. As suspected, the tunnel right here led to here, just as I thought. So we're going to head back to base and get ready for the next phase of the episode, I hope. And I hope it's not just like us getting our butts beat over and over again, but we'll see, as usual. Okay, we are here on Basement 3. I haven't used up Magic Library. I haven't used up money on the Magic Library yet. But I did spend a little time fiddling with equipment, which was more difficult than I thought, because I have a lot of things that are doing like specialized things with elemental resistances, and some of those I wanted to hold on to. But in any case, we're down to level 177. I'm looking at my notes, and it turns out that the last boss fight that we did, the Hina Parsi fight, was level 176. So this isn't actually that much worse, hypothetically. But I guess let's see what it is, and who we're fighting, and how hard they are. Here we go. Okay, that was a little rough, but might be beatable. I'm going to try this a couple more times, and we'll see whether we can make it as we are now. If so, we'll cut to that last fight. If not, we'll, retreat, do some magic library stuff, and see if we can still push forward. Okay, we got victory. Key to that was just getting lucky enough that Yugi didn't get taken out by one of the doll attacks. But as you can see, there was a lot of switching around in there. Reimu did basically the best thing she could have done. I was going to use her to heal, but then she got knocked out, and she healed everybody anyway. Not too bad. We made it. And we did it at the right level and everything. And we barrier it and all this good stuff. Alright, victory! Hey, some of this. We've seen this before. Yeah. Okay, so I figured let's do a quick status run, because I did update equipment. So we'll go through this real quick, and then we'll continue exploring. So that was our party. We'll head back to town so that we can level back up again, and we'll get back to exploring. Okay, 2 new enemies there. We don't have any of their drops, but that's okay. As you can see, I kind of headed east initially, and we'll just have to see what's going on. Okay, headed north after heading east, and we've got a series of tunnels. I guess let's do it, why not? They're even two-way, aren't they? Or, yeah, they're two-way. It's a peculiar way to have a crossing and make us spend a lot of time exploring. Anyway. So over here we found 1 treasure chest to get us started. Weapon recipe set 2. That, presumably, that gives us more things to produce over at Neateries. So that's cool. And now we need to keep going north. Okay, sun unexpected luck. It looks like this is staircase down. Well, at least now we know where it is. I guess we'll... It's funny, because I could have sworn we had seen one earlier in the game, or earlier in this area. But maybe not. Or maybe there's some kind of network that we're going to have to play with. Anyway, I'm going to head back and keep exploring. We want to finish this level before we head downstairs. Get as much as we can from here. Here we got a treasure chest. 3 affection gems. Okay, that's nice. As you can see, there's still plenty to explore here. Okay, here we are again with another treasure chest. Inside is 50,000 cash, which is like 5 battles worth. Whoop-de-doo. There's that little tiny pink bit that we just feel like, boop! It's just a dead end, of course. Yeah, check this out. We got a level 188 boss, 2 more staircases, 2 rocks, and not really any obvious way that we're going to get over there quickly. But that looks like that's probably our next obstacle. Okay, I was kind of hopeful that I'd find an easy way over to these things, but apparently not. They've walled us off from them. I explored the little bits of areas to the south where there were still some pink spots to look through, but there's no way to these pits and bosses and rocks and red exclamation point in this direct area. We're gonna have to keep searching. It's gotta be somewhere else. Okay, we've got another cross of tunnels and a pit just to our north. You see that? This does take us where we expect it to, but clearly there's still quite a bit of the level to explore. So one new enemy in that fight? Huh, weird. Didn't drop anything, though. Looks like we've got a treasure chest over here somewhere. If they'll actually give it to us. Yeah, there it is. But here we are. An Arhat Vajra. We already have one of those, I think. At least one. So we're just going to keep looking around. Ooh, I am not liking this. Here's another freaking pit. Or, staircase, technically speaking. Yeah, this is not exactly what I want to see. I want to see the level finished, not nonsense. Well, here's a treasure chest, at least. That's not so bad. Nerve shells, sub-equipment. That sounds new. Nerve shells. Nerve shells. There it is. Speed plus 100, heavy silence plus 50. Bullet used by guns. Thank you. I have no idea what game that's from. Oh well. Well, this is not what I wanted to see, but here it is. We've explored all of the quote-unquote new areas we can get to on this level, and all that we've got left are two staircases going down. Which means, I guess we're headed downstairs. Let's see where this gets us. I mean, we may as well, right? Let's do it! The Hall of Spirits crawling out from the depths of hell. And... ooh! Tricky. No relay point. Well, here we go. Time to start looking around. Okay, this is peculiar. I somehow beelined straight to a red exclamation point. Something's here. Another one of those non-Neumann Systems books. Is he talking about Tokiko? The little bird yokai? Huh, so that implies that we just got 11, so it implies that we need one more maybe? And then we'll be able to get Tokiko? Who knows? Alright, well, we'll keep looking around. Whew, those things were rough. Those swords did massive physical damage? But they were vulnerable to death. We just lost Patchy. So I guess I'll explore until we have, around 30 to 40% encounter percentage, and then we'll head back to town. Cool, we managed to find a treasure chest before we got bumped out. Nunchucks of Sokuramoto. I think that's new for us to have, but we can get them at Nidori's place. Anyway, we'll head back home. Okay, back on the 4th floor after recovering some goodness, we get a special item, Explorer King's Legend. What is that? Special item. Explorer King's legend. There it is. It increases item drop rate by 2% just by being carried. Up to 50% increase. It stacks with item discovery weekly. So we're at 2% plus 16%. So that gives us what? 18? Okay. I'm not complaining. More items means more loot, means more better equipment. Well, this is peculiar. It's a staircase up. Let's check it out. Oh, this puts us in a new chunk of level 3. Okay, fair enough. And we fell down a pit. Oh, so they're gonna be... Oh man, okay, that's interesting. They've got staircases and pits all over the place. And a treasure chest. I'll take it. Tome of Insight Sense, very nice item. So that takes us here, which takes us here, which is another path upwards, I guess. Here's the 2 rocks. 7 pieces of darkness. We can do that. We have that. We have a red exclamation point here, which is a tunnel. And we have an enemy that doesn't quite block us, but is there. Level 188. Almost certainly another shadow type, huh? Well... that's interesting. Level 188, level 186. We have a bunch of bosses to deal with. But I'm going to try to explore as much as possible first. Then we'll start taking on bosses. Okay, back on the 4th basement floor. Got another treasure chest here. DD Emperor's uniform. It's not our first one of those, but it is a very good item. Okay, that Ten King sword was a new enemy. It was kind of like a... I mean, it looked like the other swords, but it was bigger and had more hit points. So, whatever. So there's a tunnel here. We're going to try. It leads to another up staircase, which will take to at least reset our encounter counter. That puts us here. It's not clear whether we gain anything. Although it does bring us to another tunnel here. Great, they're gonna give us a staircase puzzle. Okay, well, we just gotta plug through it, you know? Just right through it. Here's a treasure chest. An infinity gem, fine. Yeah, as you can see, we're kind of gradually filling this area out, but having to go up and down stairs a bunch is slowing us down. It also makes the level more difficult to, like, make progress, especially since we haven't seen a relay point in a while. Anyway. Well, I checked out this whole area that I can, you know, reach from where I'm at, and the only place to go is this tunnel. Which leads to goodness knows where. Okay, found another down staircase over here, but there's still more of this area to explore. I'll try to... Oh, we found a way. No, we didn't. I wish we did, but we didn't. No, we... Up, there it is. There's another locked chest. We'll have to open that up at some point and, you know, do the usual clip it in. But as you can see, I'm going to try to clear out this area, and then we'll head downstairs to the 4th floor from here. Alright, here's lock chest number 2, up on the 3rd floor. Fairy God's Sword. That's it? Oh, that better be amazing. Yeah? Fairy God's Sword on page 10. MP plus 2, magic plus 250, HP attack and mind 200, fire cold spirit 40, and wind 100. Pretty good. Pretty good. Probably not worth the treasure key, but pretty good. Okay, this is what this area looks like after you've cleared all the pink spots. Let's head downstairs, back to the 4th floor. It looks like they're sending us to a tunnel. And maybe something else? Treasure chest. I'll take that. Infinity gem. Not as helpful as I was hoping. Alright, it's back to the tunnel. That brings us here. As you can see, we're way off on the east side of the level, but we'll just have to keep looking around. Okay, we got another treasure chest here. Knife Ecstasy, main equipment. That's new, I think. Yeah, there it is. Increase ailment effects on enemies by 15%. One of the weapons used by demi-humans, relatively normal knife compared to other weapons. Most fights are won with this up close or boomerang from afar. Used often in the story for angsty wrist slitting. Fun. This will be really good on, like, Yuko or Komachi, except Komachi's using that first aid kit, and I'm not sure I want to pull it off of her. Anyway, new item, which is nice, so let's keep looking around. Wow, check this out. Another an upstairs. I guess let's check it out. We can at least reset the encounter thingy, right? There's that. Where does it put us? It puts us over here. In a fairly narrow area. We might be able to explode this without too much battle. Like, here's a treasure chest. Bam. Genji gloves. Cool. Let's see what we can do is we can use the usual trick of just going down here. Because we're starting to run out of TP. Like, Mei-Ling is starting to run out of TP, which is surprising. Patchy's low. Well, if we have to go far enough, it might still require some fights, but I'm just going to keep exploring. Well, there was a new enemy there, but wow, like a Hades stone or something. We killed it before it did anything, but it looked like it needed some serious piercing. We've almost got this area cleared out. Oh, here's that treasure chest, finally. There's that. Robe of Lord, sub-equipment. That sounds new. Robe, there's the engine gloves. That's pretty decent. Robe of Lords. There it is. MP plus 2, Magic plus 288, Speed plus 100, Wind plus 128, Heavy plus 60. Very good. The only body equipped that raises strength and speed for casters. If you want max stats, don't level without these. Cool. Man, Aya. We lost Aya in that fight. She ran out of TP, so we gotta head back to town, because we sure as heck aren't fighting without Aya. But we grabbed another treasure chest on the way, some cash, another tunnel point. There's a lot to look around here. I mean, like, hold on, let's finish this real quick, because it's just gonna be a dead end. But yeah, we'll head back to town, and we're gonna keep exploring, so we'll be right back. So worth noting here, I'm back on 4th floor. I'm about to head back up the stairs through here, and you can see I just cleared this area out. There's nothing else here, unfortunately, except for the stairs that lead us up to, well, here, and back down. And am I even exploring the right place? Goodness. Here, and then here. Yes, there is still a bit to explore here, like this tunnel over here. So we'll hit this tunnel, which takes us over here, and it gives us a treasure chest, which I'm in favor of. Archmage's Proof. Oh, a new class! That's kind of cool. Okay, we're back on the 3rd floor. We got a treasure chest here. Bam. Easy peasy. Infinity gem. Whatever. And more of these very irritating enemies. Yeah, some of these guys, I think it's the Phantom Mages or something. Somebody has death attacks, and they're very bad for us. Jeez, that's ridiculous. But we've got a tunnel here. One of the 4 tunnel sets, or the remaining half of the 4 tunnel set. And, well, it throws us into a fairly narrow area, so let's see what's up here. Okay, this is good. We got a red exclamation point right here. Oh, thick ivy. Is this one of the things we need to break to get through those ivy in the middle of the floor? Yeah, we've cut these down before. So as you can see, there used to be 2 red exclamation points noticeable right in the middle of the level there. One of them is gone now. So that's good. So as you can see, that one-way tunnel just took us over here. That's not especially helpful, honestly. I gotta try to figure out where we still need to explore, and how to get there. Probably we need to head to the east side of the level, something like that. Well, it's hard to get there from here. So I'll just head back to town. Because why not? What we can do while we're there is we can check out the Archmage subclass. Okay, it excels at magic focus skills, no support skills, varied elemental attacks, allows for adaptability to different situations. Archmage Mastery, MPTP Magic and Mind. Welcome to Spirituality. It increases magic base value while reducing max MP and HP base value. Ooh, kind of a double-edged sword there. We got Penetrator, Enemy Row Wind. We've got Aspiration Surge, Single Enemy Mystic. Got Southern Cross, All Enemies Cold, 10 MP, high accuracy. Excellent damage multiplier for an AoE, but high MP cost for its power. 11 MP, Execution, All Enemies Dark, slightly improved accuracy. AoE deals decent damage even to high-might enemies, but has a high MP cost for its power, and a problematically huge delay. Delay is not such a problem as long as we have someone in who can do a swap out, right? And then we have Archmage's Chant. It decreases the user's death in mind and increases the user's magic. This does not sound like an excellent subclass, but maybe we'll figure out something to do with it. Bit by bit. So I'm back up here on the 3rd floor, looking around in this area, and there's another pit. You can see it right here. I mean, let's just drop down it. Why not? That doesn't help. That doesn't help at all. But it's not too difficult for us to get back to the 3rd floor from here. And clearly there's going to be a little bit more exploration here. Here's another pit, so we'll try it. Why not? Right? That pit brings us to here, where there's a locked chest, which we will ignore for the time being. We'll be back. So I'm pretty sure it's down this pit. I hope I'm right. Yeah, I'm right. Alright, here's number 3, down on basement 4F. Destructive Falcon Sword. That's it? Really? I think we even have one of those already. Maybe not, but... Oh no, there it is, page 11. Attack and speed 375, death plus 50. Wow. Alright, those are the 3 locked chests on the areas of these levels that I've found so far. So that should do it, and we'll be back to the regular video in just a second. You'd think it would be a treasure chest, but it's not quite. There's another hole. I guess we may as well try it. It actually brings us somewhere new, which is nice. Does this get us anything useful? It gets us to a staircase that heads up. I'll take it. Sure, why not? This puts us way over here. The area is kind of restricted, but not that restricted. Come on. There's that tunnel. You see that? Not quite getting us to that treasure chest. It should get us to that treasure chest, but it might take us a little bit of wandering. Here's the chest. Infinity gem. Fine, whatever, I guess. But there was a tunnel down here that we definitely want to check out. Because it unlocks this chunk of the level. And we get into fights with monsters. Hold on, we'll be right back. Okay, there's another downstairs here. We'll try it, because why not? It brings us to this rather untouched area of level 4. What we're actually going to do is use it to kind of reset our encounter rate and save us a couple of fights. So we do want to clear this area out. There we go. That's clear. No pink spots. So we're back down to 4, and we're going to keep exploring. Check this out. So starting from the one that's kind of in the center of the screen, right under Reimu's feet, we made a little snaky path, and it looks like they're going to give us a good chunk of level 4 through here, so we just have to keep looking around. Huh. It leads... I mean, there's still some pink spots to examine, but it leads to another stairs up, which gets us to here, which is a very restricted area of level 3. Where does it lead? It leads to this tunnel here. And this tunnel leads to a red exclamation point. Another ivy thing to cut down. We've seen these before. Slash, slashy, slashy. Down to one left. There's a tunnel that leads us back to... that almost certainly leads us back to the earlier part of the level. We're not interested in taking that tunnel. Not yet. No, indeed. We're going to head back down the stairs and explore that area down at the bottom of 4. And we'll probably get into a fight or two, but anyway. We'll be right back. Probably all these pink areas are just going to close in on each other, but we did get a treasure chest out of it. Another transformin. Very nice item. We'll finish this off, and then we'll... man. I'm not sure. I guess we'll keep exploring, but it might be getting close to the point where we want to cut the episode. So I'm going to look around a little bit more. What we might do is we might take on that boss, that level 180 something boss. We'll see what that is. Anyway, we'll be right back. Okay, so this is actually kind of cool. We got a Dark Boulder Disaster. That was one of those Roton Golem's rare items, rare drops, thanks to Nazarin knocking it out. Cool. Very cool. The question is, what else is there to explore in this area? Is there anything? Ah! See that area right up here? We gotta finish exploring this real quick. Okay, real quick. Worth noting, we cleared out 2 of the 3 bushes here. We got 1 left. And we're gonna go and get that one area up to the north, and then we're gonna take on that boss. So we'll be right back with a little bit more exploration, and then a boss fight. Okay, here we are. We've already gone down all the pits, so we just need to clear this area out and make sure there's no pink spots. There we go. Alright, so this is what level 3 looks like. We have not gone down this one, this staircase that Reimu is standing on. We haven't gone down that one yet. We're going to hold that one off for the next episode. What we're going to do is we're going to head back down to we're gonna head back in, and we're gonna take on that boss, which level 180 something. I'll have to check it out, but we're gonna try him out or her out next. Alright, here we are. Level 188 boss. I got everyone down to 188. Let's check him out. Or her out. Okay, we're definitely going to want to... It looks like we want to take out Keine first, and then focus on Mokou after that. Mokou's got health regeneration, so... Yeah, I don't know. I might try this 1 or 2 more times, but we may need to re-evaluate some of our resistances, because Mokou's fire is really hurting us. Anyway, we'll see what is next. So, hold tight. Okay, this is cool. I had like 800,000 money, and I thought I should do a little, you know, a grind session real quick before we try to take on Keine and Mokou again. And that Noblesse Oblige cell phone is one of the rare items up here. And as you can see, we're over 1 million money too. Let's check that out. Is that a... I hope it is. There it is. Noblesse Oblige cell phone. HP 160, TP 2, speed plus 144, evade plus 20, all affinities 36, all resistance 16. Pretty good. Pretty good. Plus, we're also over the 1 million money mark now, which is what I really wanted to do, because that'll give us a feat. And I think it's the last feat that requires money. I think. Although I'm not 100% sure. With something probably, yeah. Yeah, Yugi's doing over 1 million damage with 5-step KO. And we can do just one more fight, maybe 2. Oh no, just 1. Rayson's almost out of TP, and we won't hit with death without her. That's okay. We have enough MP to do it, hopefully. Yep, there we go. Okay, cool. So Rayson's out. That's fine, though. We're gonna leave the dungeon, and we're gonna have some goodies for us. We get a Dark Determination. Let's go check this out real quick. Achievements. This is a standard achievement. So this is the 1 million money achievement. Typical villain of historical plays. Are you a blight on humanity too? Well, I hope not. Now, we don't know what these conditions are, but we assume they're not money-based. That's not money-based. That's not money-based. Are any of these money-based? Oh, yeah. 10 million and 100 million money. Yeesh. I mean, again, those are so far out that we're not going to worry about them too much. We can now spend money again, which was what I was waiting for, basically. So what this does... First we'll get the members back who will actually be good for this fight. Something like this. I think Parsy's gonna... We probably want We probably want Hina too, because Hina's dark attacks were doing damage. Although she was only... Well, she'll be useful in the second half of the fight, because Mokou is vulnerable to debuffs, but not the first half of the fight. That's the trick. Now that might be the trick. Patchy wasn't doing much? Maybe we'll switch Patchy out. We've had her in the party most of the last while, but maybe we'll try something like this. Okay, so we now have a bunch of cash to spend on the magic library. We have a bunch of items to do equipment. We know that we know what Mokou and Kaine's attacks mostly are. We're going to want to have good, strong defense against fire, dark, and spirit, I believe. And yeah, we should be able to take this fight on with a little bit of finagling. So I'll be right back after I do that, and well, hopefully what we're going to do is we're going to cut to the fight where I actually beat them. Assuming nothing else crazy happens, like achievements, etc. Okay, that one was tricky. So, my original thought that I should take out Keine first, because she's buffing, and Mokou is doing regen, was not correct. Keine has so many more hit points and so much better defense and stuff than Mokou, that what you really want to do is you want to take out Mokou first, as you saw in that battle. Whew. And so taking out Mokou first gets that healing out of the way and allows you to do a lot more damage to Keine, Shadow Keine, even though she does have some special abilities. This fight would have been better with Tenchi instead of Hina. So I could have used Tenchi to knock out those buffs. But I still won. Alright, that's 2 more Darkness Shards. That gives us a total now of how many? Dark Fragments, 9. So that's pretty good. We're making progress. So I think this is a good place to stop for this episode. Because what we have left to do is we have to head over to this far, far northeast stairs. Do some exploring there. And there will be a little bit more for us to gain in the area from that. So we're going to call this episode here. We're going to start exploring Basement 4F, that corner of it, at the start of next episode, and we'll see what bosses get in our way. So yeah, as always, thanks for watching, thanks for listening. This has been episode 31 of Labyrinth of Touhou, and we got made some good progress this time. We got the 1 million money mark, which was a nice achievement to finally be over with. So yeah. I will see you all next time. Except, I better show this off too. So we'll go through this, and then we'll be done. Okay, so there we go. We'll call that an episode here. Alright, see you later.